Alright. I don't know if this angle looks good. I'd be absolutely lying if I said I didn't re-record this whole segment, but right now I'm going to show you the garage area that I've been working on, which is the area under the bed. I call it the garage because it's where I'm going to store a lot of my stuff that I'm not using daily. So let me give you a little tour. Hi. So these are my wheel well boxes. I made these to go on top of the wheel well, obviously, but I also wanted to make them flat so that you could actually store things on top of them. 2x2s kind of put together as a frame, plywood on the outside. I took some of the foam board I had left over. We put those in between the frames so that they were insulated so cold air wasn't coming up through the wheel wells. Part of my electrical system is also going to go on top of these. So electrical here, and then there'll be a board here that the electrical will also live on. Alright, so let me take you deeper inside. I don't know if I'm in frame. These steel beams are from IKEA. They are like whatever the bed beams are that you buy with the beds. So I just hooked them up to this 2x10, which is bolted into the metal using riv nuts, so I didn't add extra holes into the van. The top of this is just some 1x4s as the slats, and then I added another piece of plywood on top of it just for a little more stability, and then cut some, I think, 4-inch holes so that the mattress breathes better and it's a little bit lighter weight. This is my mattress. It's 4-inch memory foam. It's very comfortable. The first 2 nights that I stayed in it, I was up north and it was very cold. It was probably like 30 degrees. And I used my winter camping sleeping bag and I slept like a rock. It was great. So, love my mattress. Love my bed. Okay, one more thing. I just added plywood to the walls here because I thought it'd be cheaper than actually putting like tongue and groove planks up back here. It's easy to screw into if I want to add like hooks and other things. One consideration that I have not addressed yet is how I'm supposed to store my skis and snowboards. They fit from wheel well box to wheel well box. Otherwise I might try to like hook something like bungee cords to the bed and have it like hang down. But we'll see about that. This is the wonderful kitchen cabinet that I found at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. Decided to rip it apart, sand it down. I'm going to paint it a different color. It's like a little bit bigger in the van than I wanted, but I think it'll be good for storage and other things. And then trying to figure out where to put my heater in all of this as well. This is the other counter that I'm going to be using. This is going to have the fridge slide out. So it's nice that I have a fridge, but right now I kind of started gluing the framing on, and then I have to sand it and paint it as well. I also need to figure out what kind of countertop I want for these, and I haven't quite figured that out yet. So just one other project that I've been working on that's been a little out of my wheelhouse, but really fun. Woo! I'm going to store all of my electrical in that box. So it's just going to be my 2 lithium 100 amp hour batteries, and then my inverter, and then my DC to DC battery charger. Above the wheel well box is where the circuit breakers, fuse box, and some of the other switches and things are going to live. But I'll have a whole video on electrical because that's going to be its own monster. That's kind of everything I've been working on. It's just been like a lot of weird projects and things are moving a little slower than I would like them to. And now that it's so cold outside, because you can see from my last video I'm wearing shorts and now I'm wearing pants and a hoodie, and I think it's like 30 degrees out. So just kind of all over the place with projects, but I'm just trying to get this done by Christmas. So I have 8 weeks, I think. Pray for me.